What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of On the Mic with Michael Flix, episode 1, season 4. Very, very excited about this one. I'm sitting with the leading scorer in the entire country for women's basketball, Jaylene Hughes from Mount Miguel. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Thanks for joining me on the show.
Of course, glad to be here.
Happy New Year and everything. How was your Christmas and everything before we get into everything?
It was good.
Yeah? You get everything you wanted? Pops get you all your everything?
Yes.
All right, good to know. Good to know. What's new with you? I don't want to, we're gonna talk basketball and your whole career and everything, but what have you been up to outside of Christmas, bringing in the new year? What you been up to?
Really just trying to stay in the gym, stay on top of schoolwork and everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Really short-winded. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. It's all good. It's all good. So, freshman year, Mount Miguel, you are on a serious tear right now. In just your last 4 games, you have 49 against Mission Bay, 58 against Maranatha, 45 against El Camino, and 35 against San Diego High. You are absolutely killing. What do you attribute to this hot start to the season?
I'm just really trying to focus on working with my team and just trying my hardest to get through the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you expect, granted, you being this dynamic player and this dynamic scorer that I knew you confident coming into the season, but did you expect to have this crazy scoring outburst to start off the season?
Honestly, no. I knew because all the work my father and I have put into the gym, behind the scenes, I knew I was going to be able to do something, but I didn't know it was going to be this big,
How often you guys work out? You still from all the work behind the scenes. How often you guys work?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
I love it. Has it always been just basketball for you, or have there been other sports as well?
No, I started off with gymnastics, but it wasn't really for me, and I saw everyone in my family did basketball, so I was just I ended up leaning towards that.
You said gymnastics wasn't for you?
Yeah.
How so? Was it hard or not fun or
It was fun and everything. It's just basketball is the family sport. It was just a better option for me.
I hear you. I did gymnastics as a kid. I was all into tumbling and all that stuff. So I loved it though. But I ended up quitting because I was really good. And so I think when I was 9 or 10, they put me with the teenagers. Mm-hmm. And I was the only black kid there too. So I was with the older kids and the only black kids. So it was I got picked on, and it was I'm gonna go back to the basketball court. So I got away from it. Anyway, back to basketball. Freshman year, how has it been just coming in? Obviously it's a little bit, I'm sure it's a big help having your dad as your coach, but have you experienced any maybe older teammates not really feeling the vibe of this new freshman superstar coming in? Dealt with any of that?
Yeah, there was, at the beginning, there was a few girls who ended up quitting because they weren't interested, but most of the girls on our team are freshmen, so we're all kind of able to relate and kind of just grow with each other. So. Oh,
nice. How many freshmen on the team?
There's 7 players, so there's 6 in total freshmen, 1 sophomore.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, so y'all gonna be running the city for a minute. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm excited for you. Who's what's kind of you're the scorer, you're the leading scorer and all that, but outside of maybe the locker room type of stuff, are you the comedian on the team? You the serious one? What's your vibe off the court?
I definitely I have a lot of energy and I like to make jokes, so yeah, I would probably say the comedian.
Yeah, you're the comedian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're really, of course, we're just meeting each other for the first time, but you're really quiet, so that kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah.
But you're the comedian, huh? I was kind of like that on my team. I was more the rah-rah guy. I wasn't really the comedian. I was more come on, let's get it going. I was more that guy on the team. Yeah, for sure. Are you like that at all? Or are you more just kind of calm?
Yeah, before the games, I try to get everyone riled up, but yeah.
What kind of music are you listening to before the games?
Rod Wave.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think everybody messes with Rod Wave these days. What's his favorite song that you like right now?
Probably right now, Backlit is probably my favorite song.
Yeah.
The new album, yeah.
That's what's up. Travel ball. What AAU program do you play for?
Bulldogs.
Oh, okay. You liking it there?
Yeah, my father's coaching there too.
Absolutely. That's dope. I you don't got to look at him. You just look at me. How is it always playing for your dad? Is that, I'm sure you enjoy it. He's coached you up a lot, but talk to me about that dynamic.
Honestly, it's not really a change for me because throughout my entire life he's been coaching me, whether that's training me or on the sidelines he's always talking, yelling and stuff. But yeah, it doesn't really feel like much of a change for me. But it's definitely, you have to realize when he's coaching and when he's being a father, on the court, when he's talking to you, he's trying to help you, and it's not him being a father, so just learning the difference and just with
I've seen a lot of I had a Mason Biddle, the coach for Francis Parker. I had him here, and he talked about his dad being a coach, and we were talking about how a lot of times that either makes the relationship really strong or it makes it really, really tricky. So I'm always curious when that. My dad coached me at football. He wasn't the head coach. He only was like the defensive coordinator. I mean, he was my coach, but he wasn't the head coach. But and playing for him, it was cool. I loved playing for my dad, but it was always like I felt like he would go harder at me just because I was his kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then away from that, like I was a starter. And he was one of the coaches, and so I got kids. I'm like, "Oh, you only start because your dad's a coach." And I'm like, "No, we can line it up and figure out who's better." You know what I mean? So, I'm probably not on this team because you're the star. But like along the way, your dad being the coach, you ever dealt with any of that?
I guess you could say that, yeah. But overall, the way my dad coaches me, he treats me, because everyone on our teams never really played basketball before, they're just starting, so he's definitely pushing me harder because there's a difference like between me and then the other players, but it's more just working hard and then just helping my other teammates to continue to grow.
I like that. Are you familiar with the history of women's high school basketball here in San Diego?
A little.
What do you, if you don't mind me asking, what are you familiar with at all?
I know the past women who have broke the scoring record. I know a couple of them, but yeah.
I'm drawing a blank on the name because both of them. I believe it was Sharday Houston in 2004 or 5 when she broke the record. I was there and it was crazy. Like it was really good. A lot of excitement in the gym. Like she was crying. Like everybody like rushed on the court. It was really, really dope. So like, and that was what I thought. Every time I see your numbers, I think about those moments when her senior year when she was killing. You guys have a family photography business. Talk to me about that.
My sister runs that. Me and my brother help her and everything with that, but she's mostly in charge of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love seeing y'all stuff, man.
Yes.
I love seeing y'all. I think it's so, especially like now, like, I've only been a photographer for 5-6 years maybe, and ever since I play, my kids try to do exactly what I do, and so like my son's always like picking up my camera, and I always think like one day I'm gonna have him at the games with me. Yeah. So, and that was before I ever met y'all or got to see you guys on Instagram. So like feeling that way about my own kids, and then like seeing you guys, like the whole family doing the photography thing, I think that's so dope.
Yeah, I love helping my sister. She's really good. So yeah.
Is it a passion for you, or are you more so just helping out?
I like doing it, for sure. I like doing it. I'm into like graphic design and stuff like that, so.
What are some of your other hobbies away from basketball?
Yeah, I do graphic design. I help my sister with the photography. That's pretty much it, like the clothing and everything, helping design that.
I was going to ask that. You design a lot of the clothes?
Some of them. My father designs most of them, but I do.
Okay. Yeah. That's dope. Y'all out here killing, man. Yeah. I was really excited about interviewing you and also just, meeting the whole family. I'm a big fan of you, of course, but the whole family as well. You guys it's dope, man. You don't always see that tight-knit of a family out moving together like in concert like that. Mm-hmm. And then some, from my perspective, a lot of time when you do, you can kind of tell like the kids are like, they don't really want to do it. The dad's like, nah, this is what we're doing. Yes. But it appears on Instagram, just a couple times I've been in the gym with you guys, it seems like, nah, this is what everybody wants to do. It just makes it even that much doper to see, you know what I mean?
Thank you, yeah.
Absolutely. What's, did you set any personal, like I'm sure the team has goals, like maybe winning league and different things, but as far as like your personal goals, what goals did you set coming into this season?
I feel like league MVP is one of my goals because my sister did get that her senior year, so I feel like that would be great to get that. And then just working on getting any offers, that's the main thing, yeah. Nice.
It's super early on in the season, but any offers come in yet?
No, there was an interest from a coach D3 up in LA, but no offers yet. So
I hear. Mm-hmm. What do you? Obviously finishing out the season and going as far as you can. But is there anything in particular you're looking forward to this season? Maybe like a particular game or like any at all, and breaking more records or anything?
Yeah, for sure. Breaking more records and just creating a bigger bond with the team and everything. And that's pretty much it. Nothing really big.
How do you go about creating a bigger and better bond with the team?
Spending time off of the court with them because I do go to school with them. I have a couple classes with them, and then on the court, trying to be more patient with them, just be more understanding because they still just started basketball. So,
okay. Is that difficult for you?
Sometimes, yeah, for sure.
Are you like your leadership or the way you show your frustration? Do you voice it? Is it like, was it on your face, or like do you throw the ball? Like when you're frustrated, how do you react?
I feel like for my teammates, because we've gotten pretty close, they can kind of see it on my face. I try to not use it in my tone, but they'll just know when I'm talking to them that I'm trying to be patient, but yeah.
Hey. What's your leadership style?
I like talk to them like on the side, whether it's on the side or just like when we're getting on the bench, timeouts and stuff. Yeah.
I hear you. And you're the baby of the family, right?
Yes.
How do you like that?
Well, I feel like it's helped me a lot because I've been able to watch my brother and my sister play, and I get to learn from their mistakes and where they've succeeded and stuff, and like playing against them because they've always been like best and like what they've done. So playing against them has helped me a lot to get better.
I hear you. It helped I'm in the middle. I have an older brother and a younger, but no sisters. I have an older brother and a younger brother. And my little brother, he was already like more athletic than me and my older brother was. And then like started hitting the weights, and he got taller and way bigger than us. And just like from being the younger sibling and competing against us and our cousins as well, but being the youngest and competing against us, it made him, by his senior year, he was way better than me and my older brother. So you're like, yeah, that's right. What's the sibling dynamic at home when you guys are competing or like doing stuff around the house? What's that like?
I feel like me and my brother go more head to head because my sister's more like humble, and then she just like kind of let us, but my sister's really good, so I try not to mess with her too much. But with Junior, we kind of go more to head because I'm competitive, and you know.
I love it.
Yes.
That only helps, man. I actually have a cousin. He's not blood related to me, but he's like my cousin. He ended up making it to the NFL. He was an All-American out of Vista in 2011, and he was right there with my little brother, like competing, like trying to, beat the older kids and stuff like that. And I never considered like how much of that like competitive nature and like going against the older ones really rubbed off on him. After he ended up hurting his knee, and he only played in the NFL for like 4 years. But after he was done and he came back home, he was talking to my older brother, but like, he was like, yeah, man, like going against you and Mike, like it made it possible for me to do the things that I do because I was way younger than y'all and going against y'all. So it was like, and y'all never took it easy on me. Y'all slapped me around and told me to just toughen up. So he was like, it was a big benefit for me. And I just thought like, whatever, bro, if you want to score, you got to score on your own. You know what I mean? I didn't think about how much it was really helping. You know what I mean? So that's dope. Yeah. That's dope. It makes me think about the way that you and your teammates all being like 6 freshmen, the way you guys be able to mentor some of the younger players coming in.
Yeah.
Is that something you welcome, or do you more so kind of just like, man, I just want to play? Like, do you welcome like coaching up and kind of mentoring and like helping the younger ones?
Sometimes I feel like I get frustrated with it, but at the end of the day, I realize that they're like just started, and I'm friends with all of them, and we're all close. So I love to see when they're growing. So I just try to help the best to like lead them. So yeah, I do enjoy talking to them and helping them grow.
Nice. What would you say is the most dynamic part of your game?
Like the most dominant?
Yeah, sure.
I would say my strength, like inside, just being able to like get into people and finishing, because I'm an aggressive player and I like to finish inside.
And then what would you say like you have the biggest area for growth?
I would probably say getting faster and my shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you got a pretty nice shot to me, but your shot can always get better. You can always shoot better.
For sure.
Who are some of your favorite players on either side, men or women? Who are some of your favorite players?
For men, Steph Curry, probably John Morant, and then for women, probably Jada in college, Jada Williams, and then probably I don't really watch WNBA, to be honest, but for probably Sabrina for women.
Any reason why you don't watch the WNBA?
I do watch, but I feel like college women's basketball I'm more interested in because I've watched most of them play in high school. So I'm more interested in the college women's basketball.
Hey, what college team do you root for?
Arizona because of Jada, but SCSU because, yeah.
That's what's up. I was really, I thought it was so dope last year, the dynamic between Caitlin Clark, I believe, and Angel Reese. I thought that was so dope. It reminded me of Bird and Magic, honestly. And granted, that was a little bit before my time. But, my dad's a big Laker guy, so I've seen, like, all the games and all the documentaries and everything. And it reminded me, because their rivalry started in high school, even before college, and just, like, a black and a white player and just, this, the conversation around everything, and there's the two best. It reminded me a lot of that. And I'm really excited to watch their rivalry, like, evolve throughout the years. Do you feel like you have, like, any type of rivalry with any player here in San Diego?
No, not really.
You're like, nah, they all my sons. What's kind of next for you as far as like your career goes? Obviously, you got to finish up the season. What's like some of the things that you're kind of looking forward to, basketball wise?
I'm just, like you said, just trying to finish off the season strong, and then after seeing where that gets me. But just next year, just like trying to get even better, you know, just continue to grow.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it. Had a really good time having you in here today.
Yes.
I feel like this interview is like mad shorter than I expected it to be, but I've enjoyed the conversation. I don't have any more questions for you, but I feel like I should though. But I appreciate you pulling up and doing this interview with me. So I was really excited. I think it's amazing that like how basketball is growing in San Diego, and the fact that we have the #1 scorer in the country right here in our city, I think is amazing. I think we gotta, you know, raise that awareness for sure and get some more people out to those games for sure, because you out here killing. We gotta get out and support you. Mm-hmm. Thank you again for coming on the show. I appreciate you. You're welcome anytime. Let me know if you ever need me.
Thank you.
It's been another episode of On the Mic with Michael Flix. I appreciate you guys tapping in, man. Till next time, take care.